Hey YouTubers, Rival X Factor here. Time for another episode of Aftermath Map Tips, and we're on Markaz Monolith, and we're on defense, high ticket rush server, and I am using the AEK today with a foregrip. Once you get this left-hand side, go slow. There's tons of cover that you can play off of and use your mini-map wisely. Obviously, these guys are spotted, so I'm just waiting for them to get a little greedy and peek. That guy just fought his way to a great spot, only to push too quickly. If you think you're spotted, chill out for a couple seconds. The spot only lasts 7 to 8 seconds, I believe. So there's lots of cover to push up to, and that's what I'm slowly going to do. And people are going to say, well, X Factor, you guys don't have the A-bomb. Why are you still pushing this? It is extremely important to hold this left side flank. If they manage to get in this construction site and overwhelm us, what's right across from the construction site? The B-bomb. It's a matter of time before they get the set, and you'll never get a defensive reset on it just because they're littering construction site. That guy's chasing some tags, obviously, like a little schoolgirl, happy like a little schoolgirl till that happened. So let's also talk about the AEK for this map with foregrip. It is a destroyer up close. We all know that. That's not a secret. It's very good at medium range, and today I'm going to use it at close, medium, and long range. And this is probably my favorite spot to play on the left flank is this construction site. And shout out to Darth Vader, a guy I went to high school with, actually. He's in here. Wish we were in comms because it would have been a lot easier, because we're both kind of trying to avoid death and maintain our position here. So let's talk about the AEK. Burst fire, microburst. Not as much as the AS Val, but you do have to burst it at the long range in 2 to 5 round bursts. If somebody's going to bring you a Christmas gift, you might as well open it, so why not get that little support bag out, because we're going to be here for a little bit today. This is probably the best spot on the left side because you've got some elevation, you've got some protection, and here's the best thing. There's only one way these guys can push up to get you. Right? They can push far right, so you got to keep an eye on that, but there's only one way they can come up. All right? Actually, there's two now because that wall is getting blown up, and they're both in front of you. So that's another talk we're going to have. When you're using a piece of cover, know where you can get rushed from. Is it to your right? Is it to your left? Is it both? Obviously, it's going to be behind more than likely, right? Is it in top of you? This is one of those maps. All these Aftermath maps are very classic for snipers parachuting in, support guys parachuting in with C4, and here you're going to see some bursting. Hear that little bursting? That little micro bursting. 2 to 3 round bursts as quick as you can lay on it. Now, the hard thing with the AEK is keeping that crosshair down, because this thing does have kind of an aggressive recoil compared to an M16, M416, AK, and a lot of the guns in the assault tree. But it's still a great gun, and because I'm in competitive mode, my two kits, M16, AEK. I gotta stay sharp on both. The AEK is more of a close range gun for me, but as you can see, it can still be effective at these medium to medium long ranges. It's a lot of fun to use, just because it makes people disappear quickly, right? So, holding this left side, and my thought process is keep checking right and left. See if guys are breaching, see if guys are rushing, because again, Darth Vader and I, we are not in comms, so I have to rely on my own sense and what I see going on. And of course, being a medic, you get to see these little symbols that let you know where people are dead at. So the question is, did they get killed close? Did they stick their head out? Are they a sniper? Did they die in the middle of nowhere? It can tell you a little bit about what's going on. Obviously, there's a tank up here. That is a little bit of a threat. Why? Because if he's smart, he would have splashed the ceiling where we're at now. The other thing I could talk about is when you're peeking, if you take fire in a quick manner and you don't know where it came from, run for cover. You're getting shot at. A guy's got a bead on you, and you're not going to be able to switch over and kill him at range, especially if you're suppressed. So it's better to stay alive and slowly heal up than try to finish a kill and die in the process, whether you get the kill or not, because the chance of you pushing back up to this point with the tank sitting there are slim to none. And again, I think you can see how effective that this little area can be. And don't forget, people can push wide left, almost behind. Actually, they can push behind, and there's one of those reactions. Get to cover, right? They can't push beyond this, behind this construction site, so I'm taking a peek there because I see some stuff going on. Now there's a tugs down, and that just got spotted. Guys trying to pick me off from that left container. You know, so peek with purpose. And now I'm camping his body, right? Because I have a feeling there's somebody else back there. So when I say peek with purpose, that means peek, pull off a shot, pre-fire an area that you think you're getting hit from, and get back to cover to let the suppression fall back off. And poor Darth Vader here, he can mail me a Christmas card for keeping and saving his KD, and you'll see his KD here at the end. It's pretty impressive. So getting rushed left lane now, and just playing it cool. Now I've got a wall blown out in front of me, right? That's not good. So take note of that. And guess what? The wall on the left can get blown out too. Once that happens, it's time to get out of dodge, and that's a nice little spot. He's backing up off that container, probably Jixer, to kill me. That's a nasty little spot. So now I got to be mindful of that. So that's another thing you want to keep in mind is when you start taking fire from a nasty spot like that, where exactly was that hit marker? That's going to tell you where it came from, right? So peek and expect that shot to come, or drop back to give a different head level, but mix it up. And I'm really focusing on not getting picked off because that's a pretty gross spot. So the third up top spot, this is actually another spot you can get breached from right here. It's not a bad idea to take a peek up there as well, but of course if you're getting suppressed, that means somebody's got a line on you, the fire's coming, and here goes the wall very shortly. We lasted pretty long up here. I'm pretty happy with the results, and I want to hear what you guys do when playing this map or using the AEK at long range, medium and long range. How does it work out for you? Did you try the burst firing? Did you try the 2 to 3 round bursts, up to 5, back down to 3? Vary it. Give it a little variance. It's not 3 every time. You can get away with 5 at closer ranges. You can get away with 6 or 7. If they're point blank, you can get away with 10, 12, 15. So learn the weapon, master the weapon, and that's kind of my thought process here. That's why I'm only using 2 kits competitively, because they can fulfill all the rules I need them to. Actually, shotgun slugs for assault as well. And those 3 kits can kind of fulfill all the rules I need them to in a performance-based manner. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed yourselves or learned anything today, don't forget to give me the old thumbs up. And as you can see, I've been messing with my mic. I finally figured out some settings to make me sound a little bit better, not as bassy, I guess. So take care, guys, and of course, let me know how you guys fare. And don't forget to check out Darth Vader's sweet KD, brought to you by My Res Battles. We'll see you soon, YouTube, and as always, thanks for the support.